Hey, what's up guys, Pro here, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. So today we're back on Clash Royale. We're going to be taking a look at the brand new Void spell today. And as you can see, I do already have it unlocked. You can get it for free, it's very easy to do. You simply click the button and then claim the offer for free. So we do need to level it up. I do want to get it to level 11 and then at least it's at tournament standard, which is always good. And then let me just quickly do that. Alright, so I've just got it to level 11 using wild cards. I can almost get it to level 12, but I do need 8 more, unfortunately. But that's fine because I'll come in with the pass. I can open these chests as well. I've got all these previous rewards from last season. However, I've not claimed them yet, so I'm not really too concerned. But anyway, let's jump into some games and see if I can get some wins. Alright guys, here we go, game number 1. So we're facing this guy right here. Not really sure what to expect. It's a brand new season. There's many nerfs and changes. But either way, we can start off strong with the Lava Hound, just really to, I guess, test the waters and see what it's all about. So I could probably void spell the... What in the world is this? I should have gone guards, I think. Yeah, I definitely should have gone guards. Okay, perfect, actually. Alright, so we could test the void spell on the Phoenix. I'm going to do it. Let's see what happens. Alright, so 1 shot. 2 shots and 3 shots, pretty cool. And the Phoenix did get pretty much deleted. I should have done it a lot sooner. Sadly I didn't, but then on the other hand, I didn't really expect him to go with the Valkyrie and the mini P.E.K.K.A. at the bridge. But again, that's fine. He's going to zap. He's playing very aggressive for some reason. I mean, each to their own. And now what we can do is I'll simply just regroup. We'll let everything go. I'm going to go Hound. This time I'm ready for guards in case he decides to go to the mini P.E.K.K.A. at the bridge or something. And then we are looking okay. So I don't actually think the balance changes are out. Ignore me. They're definitely not out. The bomb is still 1 cycle, or unless it got changed, I'll have to look into it. But that's fine. At least I now know what I'm playing. And we can actually go with the bomber. So we'll get the bomber down, get some really easy damage. Basically free tower damage at this point. I'll most definitely be doing that. We'll go Void Spell for the Phoenix. We do actually see the Hog Rider too. The Phoenix is actually going to get taken out right there from the Void Spell. And that is looking really, really good. So I wish I had arrows. I've only got Zap, sadly. And Zap is, I mean, it's okay. We'll stun the... Oh, I should have hit the minions. But then on the... I didn't really know he was going to do that. Okay. So far, so good. The Void Spell is really, really good against the opponent's Phoenix. And now... I'm going to go for the left side once again. We'll get the bomber down just in case. There is an Evo Valkyrie, of course. And then I'll just go high bomber for the mini P.E.K.K.A. I mean, I could have void spelled, but the mini P.E.K.K.A. came back into the action a bit too quickly. And that means we're not really going to be able to get too much from it. Okay, so we'll go balloon. We do see the Evo Firecracker. I'm just going to void spell the Evo Firecracker. Let's get her out. Goodbye. So she's now gone. We can zap the minions just to stun them and weaken them, of course. The Inferno Dragon will be able to take them down. The tower on my left is pretty much gone. I'm just going to ignore it altogether. There's no point of defending something that's that low in HP, in my opinion. So we'll just go in with the Inferno Dragon on the right. We could probably go Skelly Dragons and try and snipe the Firecracker, please. Nope. Awesome. Love to see it, guys. And now I can just go balloon. I'm going to do this. I know it's a bit of a strange play. I did not mean to do that, but that's fine. So the Void Spell was a bit of an overcommitment, but I mean it hit the Valkyrie even. So that's good. Balloon's on the tower, guys, and that should hopefully be the game. Nope. Okay. Not quite. Not quite. We'll go guards. We'll go Skelly Dragons. Everything's pretty much down right now. The Hog Rider is unable to get any damage, and the Valkyrie is pulling everything over. Although it's not really doing too much. How much does the Void do to the tower? I don't really remember. Definitely not enough. In fact, the Skelly Dragon I think hit it as well. And the guy had Mega Knight for some reason. But anyway, let's jump into another one and see what happens. Alright guys, here we go. Game number 2. So let's see what we're facing again. We do actually see the Princess this time. So again, we'll just go Bomber this time around. We will take 2 Princess shots, unfortunately. And my Void Spell is actually now under-leveled because I'm in League at level 12. That's okay. I can't really do anything. So I guess I'll just go Balloon at the back. Definitely not the play to make. So, we'll see. Okay. We've got guards. That's good. I shouldn't have done that, actually. That's a really bad play. Yeah, so he's able to block it with the Dark Goblin. Have I lost already? Maybe so. If the GS hits the tower, it's pretty much all over. Okay, luckily it didn't. I mean, I can still win, I think. It's pretty much... I would say there's still a chance. I could go Evo Bomber and hope we're able to get some damage, which I'm actually able to do so. So there's 2 shots from the Evo Bomber. And now, we're not really back in the game as such, but at least I now know what he does have. So we'll go Lava Hound. I do expect the Giant Skeleton once again in just a second. So Lava Hound is down. And we do actually see the Mighty Miner, which is a bit strange. I mean, each to their own. We'll go Inferno Dragon right here. And then we'll go guards for the Goblin Barrel. He will use the lane transfer, which is expected. And then I'll just go Skelly Dragons right over here. Okay, so far, not really the best, just to be honest, but it happens. I expect the princess any second now. No? Okay. Alright, so no princess, not really sure. We're not that far behind in damage now. I mean, it's only 1,000. So we'll get the Lava Hound down right here. There is the princess, of course. Goblin Barrel 2 is coming in. We'll just go high Inferno Dragon just to slightly weaken the stuff right there. We'll go Balloon on the right. We'll go Skelly Dragons 2. And then I'm just going to go Void and Zap. Probably the wrong player to make. Oh, we actually spawn killed a Dark Goblin. Really good play, actually. Definitely the right play to make. So that's good. We've took the tower down. There's not really much he can do. I'm just going to start a push on the left-hand side as well, just to really see what we can get going from it. Because if we can get any good value, that would be really good. And that'll allow me to hopefully pick up the win in the end. Alright. So he's going to use the lane transfer. We'll just predict it right here. Yep, there it is. And now we can just go Goblin Barrel 2. Sorry, Bomber for the Goblin Barrel, even. And then we'll Void and Zap once again, just to make sure these archers get taken out. Good stuff right there, guys. And now the balloon is onto the tower. The bomber's making his way to the tower as well, remember. So the bomber is actually able to connect to the tower, which is awesome. And now we're pretty much looking really, really good. Alright, so we'll go guards for the barrel. We do actually see the archers. I could probably... Well, I elbow my desk if you heard it, but that's fine. So, this is a problem. The GS isn't really something I can defend. That's so annoying. Okay, we'll just hound the middle. We did take so much damage from that, which is actually really sad, but what can you do? And now, archers are there. We've got the bomber going in. So the bomber throws, the bomber hits the tower, and the bomber takes the tower. So the bomber's still really overpowered. Even if he's 2 cycles, it's just trying to get him back as soon as he can. But we'll just have to see what happens with it. Anyway, let's jump into one more game and see what I can do. Alright guys, here we go. Game number 3. So it's level 12 again. Not really too big of a concern for me. I mean, luckily my Void's only 1 level below at the moment. But of course, with time, it will definitely become level 14 or 15. We face Giant Skeleton again for some reason, which I don't really understand. And Furnace, which is a bit bizarre. I mean, nobody's pretty much using Furnace at all. But, I mean, in this guy's case, it will probably work quite well. Sadly. But what can you really do? So we're seeing the Wizard. Maybe it's the Evo Wizard. Although he doesn't have the Gold or Diamond Pass, he might have used Evo Shards on it. And I just want to zap the Giant Skeleton just to make sure, because otherwise that could have been a disaster and we quite easily could have lost the entire tower. So he decides to arrows. Not really sure why. He was pretty much fine, but again he decided to do it. So each to their own. What we can do is not really much. I mean, it depends what else he has. I'll just go bomber at the back. Definitely not the right play to make, but we'll just go with it anyway. And there is the Giant Skeleton once again. So it'll be interesting to see if he's got Evo Wizard, because we're facing him quite early on if he does. Hopefully the bomber hits the Giant Skeleton, which he actually does right there. So 2 shots, and we actually get a few tower shots too, which is awesome. And now we'll just bring this back. We'll go Inferno Dragon as well. Luckily for me, I'm just going to Void Spell the Dark Goblin. Not really the best of plays, but I mean, it works. And it allows me to get some tower damage from the Lava Hound, which I most desperately need. So we'll zap right over here just to make sure we take the wizard down. He will have to arrows, but I don't think he has the elixir because the wizard was a bit of a troll. The arrows slightly missed as well, allowing me to pick up additional damage with the lava pups. And so far, this one is looking very, very good. So, of course, he doesn't have Evo Wizard. Otherwise, we would have seen it already. And that's fine with me because I don't think the card looks that good anyway. Just to put it out there. But again, time will tell when I eventually come around to using it shortly. But again, that's a different video. So, we see the Dark Goblin. We see the Furnace. We see the Giant Skeleton. Very, very bizarre. And what we can do is we'll get the Evo Zap plus the Void, because this combo works relatively well. Sadly, the Giant Skeleton did hit the Arena Tower with the bomb, taking it down to 1982, which is not too bad. I mean, the shot was easily avoidable, but sadly, sometimes I just don't really respond. Anyway, we'll go Evo Bomber. We'll get the zap down. Evo Bomber's hitting the King Tower. Not really too concerned. We're not going to lose the tower on the right. It's pretty much impossible. We'll Void Spell predict something on the right hand side, although we don't see anything. And if we actually Void Spelled the King Tower, I might have got the 3 crown. But that's fine. I don't really need crowns, although I do, but I'm not really too bothered. So there we go, guys. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, and feel free to try the deck out. Other than that, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.